Okay, so next what we're going to do is when we click on our button, we want our content to show up, and instead of just being kind of more like a cut, it's going to be more like a fade in. So it's going to go from like transparent into towards it's showing 100%, and we'll be using the alpha on that. And so the first thing we want to do is we're going to create motion tween. So we're going to and this will do this automatically. So we're going to go onto our content, and on label 1 in that area, we'll do a right click and create motion tween at the up here at the very top. And you see it creates our own motion tween on a different layer. So let's go into our second one and do the same thing. We'll click, right click, and create motion tween, and then it created it for us. And then the next one, create motion tween, and then label 4, create motion tween. All right, so now we'll go in and we'll change, and when we create these, this could probably be any amount of time or any type of animation. But so basically, we're gonna once we tell when we click on something like on the label 1, it will go here, and we're gonna tell it to play this animation. Okay, so let's change our graphic. So I'm going to be on the first frame of this graphic, go into properties and color effect, and we'll select the bottom alpha, and we're going to change the first frame to 0, and we'll go to the last frame, click on the graphic, even though you can't see it, but you can see the blue lines, and it should show up kind of bluish down here, and then change the alpha to 100, and then you can scrub through and see it goes from transparent to showing through 100%. To opaque. That was the word I was thinking of, opaque. Okay, so let's do it for the next one. Select the graphic, color effect alpha, down to 0. Select the graphic again. Whoops. I'll go to the last frame on that motion tween. Select the graphic, go to 100, and then the next one, select the graphic, color effect alpha, down to 0, go to our last frame, click the graphic, 100, go to the next one, click the graphic, alpha, 0, last frame, click the graphic, alpha 100. I'm just going to slowly go through here, and it looks like it, just make sure it worked. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, we'll do a test. This probably won't work, but we'll do a a control test, just to see how it looks. You see it doesn't work at all, because we probably need to change our code. I think it doesn't like the go to and stop. I believe what we want now is a go to and play. So yeah, so right now we have a go to and stop, so let's try go to and play and see if that works. Make sure the P is capitalized, just like the S was. So I'm gonna copy, so edit, copy. I'm also doing Command C, and then edit, paste to add it back, or also Command V. I'm going to do all 4 of them. And I'm going to do a command return to test the movie. And it works. However, it's scrolling through all 4 of them, as you see that. See that one will click the next 3. There's 2, and then the last one. So it just keeps on going. And the reason that is because we didn't tell it to stop. So it's playing the animation and just keeps on going right through all of these. So what we want to do in our actions now is we want it to give it a stop command. So we're going to click on this frame right here, which is going to be right at the last frame of our animation layer. So this is going to be actually frame 19. So once again, these frame numbers are really important. This one actually, we did this one on 20, so we want this one to stop the frame before. So it's going to be right click, insert keyframe, and go to our actions, and we're going to type stop, parentheses, semicolon. Okay. And I want these on the end of each one of these, so I'm going to go to 29. And I could do the whole thing over and keep copying and pasting it, but I'm just actually going to, I'm just going to do, I think it's option click, and just clicking and dragging that action script. You can see it has an A for the top, so it did work. So option, click, drag, then let go. Option, click, drag. So I want one on the last frame also, because I want the whole entire animation to stop. So option, click, drag. And if we go into our frames, we'll go to this one, 29. Go into our action script, and it's got to stop there. So yes. Go to our last frame. It's got to stop there. So it looks okay. So let's test it out. Command return. See, it faded in, and now it stays. So it stopped. So let's go back to our main menu and test all of them. All right, good. I think the only thing we have left now is we're going to change some of these. And that's it for this one.